Fellas, let's talk about Russia. Yeah, crazy stuff. Russia. Why is Russia important to you? You're gonna find out why Russia is important to you. Well, Mr. Trump is very, very angry. Number one, very, very angry at Putin. But before we get to that, let me tell you that Mr. Putin was just about to be unalived. Yes, they attempted to unalive him in the most brutal way possible. What's up, everybody? I hope you're doing good. It's a beautiful day. Thank you very much for stopping by. You appreciate it. This is home, fellas. For all of you, this is home. Okay? You want to know about the land, the motherland? This is the right place. You want to know about Africa, Uganda, Tanzania, Ghana? You want to know about which jollof is good between Ghanaian and Nigerian? No. We don't talk about that here. Senegal, Niger, Mali, Burkina Faso, Kenya, Somalia, Ethiopia, Namibia, Malawi, Botswana, South Africa, Madagascar, Cape Verde, Comoros, Guinea, Togo, Benin. Well, yeah, you are in the right place, okay? We all of them, we talk about them. Great. So we are in Russia. We need to talk about this. This is very important. Donald Trump is very, very angry. He said, in fact, that Putin was crazy. He's lost it. What has occurred to this guy? What has happened to this man? I mean, I thought we were friends. Oh, I thought we got along. I don't know what's happened to this man. I thought he just wanted a part of Ukraine. But now, he probably wants the entire Ukraine. He's crazy.
Yeah, I'll give you an update. I'm not happy with what Putin's doing. He's killing a lot of people, and I don't know what the hell happened to Putin. I've known him a long time, always gotten along with him, but he's sending rockets into cities and killing people, and I don't like it at all, okay? We're in the middle of talking, and he's shooting rockets into Kiev and other cities. I don't like it at all.
This sounds very scary because if Trump speaking this way, I mean, this is the very Trump that we heard was going to find a quick solution in Russian and Ukrainian war. It has been very difficult so far. Again, this is the very Trump that looked to be siding with Putin, if not at least being very friendly with Putin, unlike other Western nations. Is this an opportunity to get Trump to side with other Western nations? Wouldn't this be dangerous for Russia if Donald Trump also believed what the Europeans are believing against Vladimir Putin? Is Vladimir Putin putting himself in the wrong position? Well, let's find out. The Russians have said with regard to Trump's reaction that it was too emotional. He was being emotional in his reaction.
It's a very crucial moment, which is associated, of course, with the emotional overload of everyone absolutely and with emotional reactions. We follow this very closely.
What does this mean? That Donald Trump didn't think thoroughly before making a comment. So what has occurred? Trump is angry because Russia hit Ukraine with the biggest airstrike since the beginning of the war. What Trump believes it's simple. He says we've had a talk, a discussion, and I feel like we're going toward the right direction. Why did they choose right now to hit Ukraine with 365 drones and missiles? They had never done that in the past. But we're talking right now. We're trying to find solutions. And I thought we were going to the right directions. Why are they hitting Ukraine now with that amount of missiles and drones, unaliving soldiers and civilians? It makes no sense. Because since the war started, you had never done this before. Why are you choosing to do it now? Now the Russians have responded. The Russians said this is a response. On May 20th, 2025, in Russia, Kursk Oblast, according to Major General Daskin, a Russian air defense commander, Putin helicopter was allegedly at the epicenter of a large-scale Ukrainian drone attack during a visit to the region, making his first trip there since March 2025. So what they're trying to say is Vladimir Putin was flying over Kursk with his helicopter, and he was flying over Kursk. They tried to unalive him with drones. They knew that Putin was in that helicopter. The Russian air defense intercepted and destroyed 48 Ukrainian drones, neutralizing the threat before it reached the president's flight path. So they neutralized the threat before it reached president's flight path. You know, every aeroplane has a flight path. So if drones are coming toward your flight path, it means they're targeting you. Now, Putin was flying over Kursk. Kursk is that land of theirs, trying to visit for the very first time. And the Ukrainians sent drones to destroy. I mean, I'm just asking, do you really think by unaliving Putin you're going to end the war? I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Do you think if you unalive that guy, the war ends? Or do you actually push people to the next level? Like, there's that other guy. What's his name? The other one that was president. Medvedev. He's wilder than Putin. Okay? There's Sergei Lavrov. He's wild too. Like, is this big? a solution? I don't know. Look, I don't want to die. I don't want to be through World War III. I want to have 11 children. I don't have. You're putting everybody at risk here. So the Russians are literally saying that the reason why we hit Ukraine at this large scale like never before, it's because they tried to assassinate Putin. Knowing that he was flying over Kursk with his helicopter, they sent drones hoping to destroy his helicopter. But the Russian air defense did its job protecting the president, and the airplane convoy protected him appropriately. Are the Ukrainians capable of this? Well, they're very capable, trust me. We're going to look into some names that Ukrainians have taken out. These are high-profile Russians. Lieutenant General Igor Kirilov. This happened in December 17, 2024. Kirilov was head of Russian Radiation, Chemical and Biological Defense Force. He was killed in Moscow by a bomb attack to an electric scooter out of his apartment. So this man was not just anybody, okay? He was the head of Radiation, Chemical and Biological Defense Force. This is all that's related to atomic bombs and chemical weapons and biological weapons. That's the head. Him and his secretary were unalive. It takes a level of, this is in Moscow, it takes a level of something to do such thing. General Yaroslav Moskalik. He was a high-ranking general and deputy chief of General Staff Men's Operation. He was killed in a car bomb in Moscow. He was the key figure who regularly briefed President Putin on the war in Ukraine. So this is the guy that went to see Putin and briefed him. I mean, if you can reach this person that briefs the president, does that mean you're very close to reaching the president? Question mark. Admiral Valery Transkovsky. He was unalive in November 2024. He was a Russian naval captain in charge of the brigade missile ships in the Black Sea. So this was the chief of missiles in the naval, in the boat, in the ships. They shot missiles. He gave the command. He was unalive somewhere near Moscow in a car bomb attack. Mikhail Shavsky. He was a missile specialist and deputy director of Russia Cruise Missile Research Program. He was reportedly assassinated in Moscow. This is the guy that was in charge of long-range missiles. Just imagine if you can take out these people throughout 3 years of war. Like, what kind of a specialist are you? These are not easy people. I mean, let me tell you something. I get the sense that Ukrainians are stronger than Americans. I'm sorry. If you give these people the weapons and the intelligence and the technology Americans have, I don't think they can stand the ground. These people are strong. They're very strong. They're well-spirited. They're brave. Because, yeah, they are brave. They have capabilities. Daria Dugina was a doctor of a Kremlin ideologue, Alexander Dugin. She was killed in a car bomb attack near Moscow. US intelligence assessed that part of the Ukrainian government authorized the attack, though Ukraine officially denied the involvement. So that's what it is, fellas. Trying to unalive Putin. Putin's hit very hard. Trump is very angry, saying Putin is crazy. And we're asking ourselves a lot of questions. Is Donald Trump being briefed appropriately with what's happening in Russia? If Russia was truly just responding to the attack against the president. Number two, is killing Putin the solution to this war? Will it end the war or escalate it to the next level? Do you think Vladimir Putin is right by saying that Ukraine should not join NATO and nor should they be too close to the West because it represents a danger to Russia? Therefore, he's going to take a part of Russia that is Russophone, where people speak Russian, so he can protect them. Let me know how you feel about this. It was a great pleasure. God bless.